Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Blend It Till You Make It. I hope you guys are doing well as always. Good morning, good morning. I think this is like the first time I am coming to you guys in the morning. I love it. I love it. I am a morning person. To me, mornings mean new opportunities. I feel refreshed. I love it. All right, so the order of business for today, I'm just going to reset my planner for the month of August. It's kind of weird for me because I wasn't sure how to do it because the week does end, the month does end in the middle of the week. So I'm kind of debating on how to do that. But nonetheless, I would not have completed week 5 review, but today is Friday when I'm recording this. So at least I have an idea of how the week is going to end. But let's do our review for the month of July so we can set up our goals for August. Alrighty. I am excited, y'all. I am so excited. And you all know how much I love filming during the day. So this is just perfect for me because I have sunlight coming in. It's just everything just is just beautiful. I love it. All right. So the way this is gonna work, it's gonna be a little long. The way this is gonna go is I'm gonna do my reflection questions for July. And based on my reflection questions, I'm gonna go back and review my goals for the quarter. And I'm also going to review my goals for the month, and those are what's going to determine how I'm going to set goals for August. I'm going to determine what things I need to change or not. So that's where we are now. Let's start here, actually. I was able to budget $100 for the purse. I did register for school. I did complete my student to-do list. I did list the items I need for renovations. I tried to buy some things, but it didn't happen. It's just the time it takes to do the research. One of the most important things I need now for my office is a chair. I need a better chair because the one I have is just it doesn't roll and it's not the most comfortable. Considering how much time I spend at my desk, I do need something very comfortable. I did not place the simple order for the planner, and I did not sell 30 planners. So there are some adjustments here I'm going to make for next month. But overall, I would rate this month as, let me see, I would probably give myself a 7 because I did pretty good. Whenever I do what I'm supposed to do to get to a certain goal, I still give myself credit for that because it's like I sat back and just wait just for things to happen, but I was actually working towards it. It's just for whatever reason, things were just not working. It's just sometimes there are different aspects, different things that affect an outcome, and it's just that's what it was for the month. But I did put in the work. All right, list 3 wins that happened this month. I think I got some new customers. So that's fun. Some people put in orders, new customers from different states. That's really fun. At the stage of my business, when you get one customer, it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. And I do pray God I get to the point where when God gets my business to where it's making a ton of money or it expands. I want to always remember the small beginnings. I want to always remember the times where some people trusted me, even though I'm a new brand. Some people trusted me to invest in my business. I don't want to ever take that for granted. A loan of mine I was able to dispute it. Collection removed from account, credit went up, increased. That's a big deal for me because if I had to, I would have paid for it because I just don't like to see my credit suffer. But in this instance, it was not my bill. I left the property a while back, but then they continued to charge me for like 1 or 2 months. And so the utility bill went under my name. And so I called and I told them and they said, well, it's your responsibility to make sure you cut off the utility before you leave. I didn't really know that. So I reached out to different companies and I told them, hey, this is when I left the house. This is when they're charging me and the numbers just don't match and the dates don't match. And by the grace of God, they removed it off my credit. So that's a big win that happened. And then I was able to change dates on Planner. Change dates on Planner. As a result, I learned a new skill. I learned to do it by myself. That was really cool. All right. What factors contributed to my success this month? Remember, I said at the beginning of the quarter I was going to keep it really simple. That's what really helped kept it simple for most of my goals. And left to challenging goals to focus on. Yeah. In essence, that's what happened. I just kept it simple. I was saying that. I know you all are probably tired of hearing me say that, but that is exactly what I did. I realized I was doing too much and I was burning out. And I said, no, this month we're gonna do better. And so I allowed myself to rest simple when I needed to, and that's what really helped. For the goals I did not achieve, what obstacles or behaviors held me back? For placing the simple order, what held me back is it had to do with time. I would say not taking time into consideration. In my head, I have more time than I actually do, which is not true. So overestimating how much time, putting aside dedicated time to focus on those goals. What actions led to significant progress towards my goals this month? I want to continue doing next month. Keep most categories simple and keep challenging goals to minimum. You can do this. How can I build on this method to improve my success towards my goals this month? For challenging goals. So for challenging goals, or I would say essential goals, I would say goals dedicate specific times during. All right, that's what I need to do. All right, so that is that for the month. It wasn't a bad month at all. It wasn't a bad month. So now i'm going to my I'm going to my at the beginning of the quarter so I can review and see how I've done with my goals for the quarter and then go from there. All right, so let's review our goals for this quarter. Um, I did reset my prayer journal. I did assign a well, I haven't assigned a day for each category yet. I did assign a time. I've been doing pretty well with that. I did reach out to the company for an update because it's a tote bag I want to buy. If you've been following how I planned for my quarterly goals, I did talk about that. It's a purse. It's pretty expensive. So I was reaching out to the company to see if they would be willing to sponsor me to do it. I haven't heard anything from them as of yet. So I'm going to continue to budget for it. That's what I will be focusing on for next month. So I already enrolled. Actually, I completed this goal for the quarter, really. I did. I filled out student FAFSA registration. I've reached out to the director. So mostly everything has been done. So the only thing, study schedule, I think for next month, for the month of August, I'm going to focus more on study routine that's going to help me excel in those classes. So I've already listed what items I need to buy, place order, deep clean room. Okay, I think I'm going to place orders. I think that's what I'm going to do next. This one I made a mistake. I don't know if you guys remember. Actually, I'm supposed to be working on the fall release. Actually, this challenge I'm going to move over here. Yes, I have a different challenge I'm going to focus on. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to focus on for next month. You see how you could set goals. That's why you have to constantly review your goals because different things change, life changes, and your goals have to change along with life. Okay. All right. For spiritual. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to be pulling out different markers for this. For spiritual, our goal is to intercede. Begin to intercede 5 times. Set specific time, which will be 12 p.m. Specific days for each category. And then what else we have? Check on people on prayer list. All right. So that's something I need to do actually, because as I've been going through my prayer list, some cases I'm still praying, I'm praying over and I'm like, I wonder how that person is doing. So some people I still need to check up on. Okay, so for self-care, I'm going to self-care. So budget for purse, towards purse. All right. Personal growth. For personal growth, actually, before I get to personal growth, I forgot. Save $25 a week and then check weekly for sales. Because you never know. I go on the website one day and the purse is on sale. And that is it. So for personal growth, I have set up study schedule. Review syllabus, set up important dates on calendar. What else? Study days. I think that's where we are so far. Adulting. So I'm thinking it's 3 main items I'm thinking about. Essential items. Add top items to cart. What else I need to do? I need a chair, a shelf, and I just got to turn off the camera only to realize it wasn't filming. So I'm not sure how much you guys were able to see, but just in case. So I'm continuing the 6 categories I've had for the year, just making some adjustments. My goals for the quarter is to intercede. So I'm going to make some new changes. I was able to update my prayer journal. So now I'm going to continue to implement interceding in my daily routine at 12 p.m. So at 12 p.m. is when I'll be praying from Monday through Friday. That's my goal. I'm going to budget $100 towards my purse. I'm going to set up a study schedule just to make sure I start off the new semester on the right track. So these are the different things I will be doing to ensure that happens. I'm going to buy essential items to renovate my room. I'm going to place the mass order for the planners. And then this one is the one I changed. I changed from what I had last month. For my financial goal, instead of focusing on selling a certain number of planners, I'm going to increase my customer base. And different ways I'm going to do that. I'm going to start by sending out newsletters. There's a workshop that teaches me how to do that. So I'm going to do the homework for the workshop. I'm going to continue to stick to my posting schedule. And a new thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start implementing more face content. So instead of always top down, maybe once in a while I can talk to you guys face to face. So just different things I'm trying. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and for my August task list, I'm going to do those off camera. If you guys have any questions, you can always drop it off in the comments. We can encourage each other and we can pray over each other's goals and help each other make it to the finish line. The year's not over yet. We still have 4 more months after August. So it's plenty of time to make a difference. It's never too late. All right. I am counting on you and I am rooting for you. And that is it. Bye.